Welcome to my channel Maths Pursuit. Today we will look into the questions from the chapter called Polynomials. The given question is find all the zeros of 2x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 3 minus 3x to the power 2 plus 6x minus 2 if you know that two of its zeros are root 2 and minus root 2. So guys, let us see how we can solve this question. The question has given us this polynomial. Which polynomial? The polynomial is 2x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 3 minus 3x to the power 2 plus 6x minus 2. Question has given us this polynomial, and question also told us that there are two zeros of this polynomial. What are those two zeros? Root 2 and minus root 2. These are the two zeros of this above polynomial. These are the two zeros of the above polynomial. The question has given us that one, zeros of the polynomial. Which polynomial? Above polynomial. Now guys, with the help of these two zeros, the question is asking us to find out the other zeros of this polynomial. Now guys, what we know? We know that root 2 and minus root 2, they are the zeros. If they are the zeros, then we can therefore write, or we can represent these things as x minus root 2 into x plus root 2 into x plus root 2. Or in other words, also I can write x minus root 2 and x plus root 2 is equal to 0. As these are the zeros of the polynomials, I can write this way. The factors would be x minus root 2, which will represent this one, x plus root 2, which will represent this one. X minus root 2 is equal to 0, x minus root 2 is equal to 0, or x is equal to plus root 2. X plus root 2 is equal to 0, or x is equal to minus root 2. So these are the two factors that we are getting from this above given zeros. These are the two factors that we are getting. Now, again, in other way, we can also write the factors as x minus root 2 into x plus root 2 is equal to 0. Hope guys, still here we are very clear. Just we are moving from the opposite direction of the quadratic equation. Whenever we solve a quadratic equation for zeros, the way that we solve, just here we are moving in an opposite way. We are moving from the bottom to the top. But let us see. Here we got x minus root 2 into x plus root 2. Now guys, this is of the formula. We can put here of the formula a minus b into a plus b, and we can solve this one further. So I can write, what I can write? I can write a minus b into a plus b as a square minus b square. That means x to the power 2 minus root 2 to the power 2 is equal to 0. So I utilize the formula a minus b into a plus b as a square minus b square. Or I can write x to the power 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So what we got? Therefore we can write x square minus 2 is a factor. Now we got one factor. Here you could notice we got two factors in this line item. Now we got x to the power 2 minus 2 is a factor. We got one factor of the given polynomial, of the above given polynomial, or of the above polynomial. Now guys, I am going to divide this factor. I am going to divide the given polynomial with this factor. Which factor? X to the power 2 minus 2. And what is the logic for dividing this one? And guys, I am dividing the given polynomial with this x to the power 2 minus 2 so that I can get the rest of the factors or rest of the zeros. So what is the logic behind that in dividing? Now guys, if you look here, if I take one example, let's say I am taking one example as 16. If I have a number 16, and if I need to factorize it, or if I need to find out the factors of 16, suppose I will divide it with 2. I will get 8. Now this 8 is one factor. In order to find out the other factors of 16, what I need to do? I need to divide the 16 with 8 so that I can get further factors of this 16. If I am dividing 16 with 2, I am getting 8. If I am dividing 16 with the factor that we got, that is 8. If I divide that one, I am getting 2. That means if I divide the given number with the factor, that we will get other factors. The same way, the factors that we got here, I'm going to divide the given polynomial with the factors that we got here in order to find out the other factors or the other zeros, I can say. Now let us move ahead, keeping this example aside. So keeping this example aside, let us move ahead and solve the given polynomial to find out the other zeros. Now the given polynomial is of the form, the given polynomial is 2x to the power 4. Now let us quickly look at the given polynomial. Yeah, 2x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 3 minus 3x to the power 2 plus 6x minus 2. That is the given polynomial. So let us divide this polynomial with 2x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 3 minus 3x to the power 2 plus 6x minus 2. This is what the given polynomial, and I am going to divide this polynomial with the factor that we got. What is that factor we got? We got x to the power 2 minus 2. This is what we got. Now you could see that here we have 2x to the power 4 and here we have x to the power 2. Now what should I multiply with x to the power 2 so that I can get 2x to the power 4? If I multiply 2x to the power 2, then I will get 2x to the, if I multiply 2x to the power 2 with this x to the, with this x to the power 2, with this x to the power 2, then I will get 2x to the power 4. And then if I multiply 2x to the power 2, that means I am going to multiply 2x to the power 2 with this given divisor, with this given factor or divisor now. So we will get 2x to the power 4 minus 4x to the power 2. 2x to the power 2 into x to the power 2 is 2x to the power 4. 2x to the power 2 minus 2 is minus 4x to the power 2. Now let us solve it further. Let's see. So as I told you earlier, if there is a positive symbol, so we need to reverse the symbol here, minus, and here is a negative symbol. I am going to reverse the symbol to plus. Now this 2x to the power 2 and minus 2x to the power, this 2x to the power 4 and minus 2x to the power 4, it cancels out, and we are left with minus 3x to the power 3, then 4x to the power 2 minus 3x to the power 2 is only x to the power 2 plus 6x minus 2. This is what we got. So what we got? We got minus 3x to the power 3 plus x to the power 2 plus 6x minus 2. Now guys, again, here we have minus 3x to the power 3. Here we have minus 3x to the power 3. What should we multiply to this x to the power 2 so that I will get minus 3x to the power 3? What should I multiply? If you look here, if I multiply minus 3x, if I multiply minus 3x to this 3x to this x to the power 2, I will get minus 3x to the power 3. So I am going to do that. Minus 3x into x to the power 2 is minus 3x to the power 3. Minus 3x into minus 2 is plus 6x. Plus 6x. This is what we got. Now as usual, I am going to reverse the symbols. This one will become plus and this one will become minus. So minus 3x to the power 3 plus 3x to the power 3, it cancels out and we are left with x to the power 2. Similarly, minus 6x plus 6x, it cancels out and we are left with a minus x to the power 2 minus 2. So what we got? We got minus x, we got, actually here this one will be plus x to the power 2. Why? Because here we got 4x to the power, here we got 4x to the power 2 minus 3x to the power 2 is plus x to the power 2. This is not minus, this is plus x to the power 2. So we are left out with x to the power 2 minus 2. What we got? We got x to the power 2 minus 2. Now let us again see, we got here we have x divisor as x to the power 2 minus 2. Now if I multiply 1, I can easily get x to the power 2 minus 2. And then as usual, I am going to reverse the symbols. Here this is plus, here this is minus. So I will reverse the symbols so that all these things will cancels out and we are left with 0. Now whenever our remainder is 0, our calculation stops there. So guys, what we got here? We got here the quotient as 2x to the power 2, this is our quotient. We got here the quotient as 2x to the power 2 minus 3x plus 1. So now let us represent this one in this way so that we can find out the factors. So if I put this one in this way, in what way? We know that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This is the quotient plus remainder. This is the division algorithm. This is the formula for the division algorithm, remainder. Now the same dividend what is the dividend here? The dividend here is 2x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 2 x to the power 4 minus 3x to the power 3 minus 3x to the power 2 plus 6x minus 2 is equal to, the divisor is x to the power 2 into quotient is 2x to the power 2 minus 3x plus 1, and the remainder is 0, so plus 0. Now let us further solve this. If we further solve this, let us see what we are getting, in what way we are getting. So from here only, from this right hand side of the equation, we are going to extract the zeros. We are going to get all those zeros that are here from this right side of this equation. Now let us focus that. Or I can write, so I'm just focusing on the right side of the equation. Or I can write that is equal to x to the power 2 minus 2. Just for the timing, I'm keeping this one as it is. Now 2x to the power 2 minus 3x plus 1. Let us factorize this one further, or let us factorize this one further. If we factorize this one, what we will get? We can write the 2x to the power 2 and minus 3x, I can write minus 2x minus x plus 1. Okay, this is minus 3x, I have written as minus 2x minus x. I am written as minus 2x minus x, which is minus 3x. Or that is equal to, I can write x to the power 2 minus 2. Again, here taking the common as 2x. From this first part of the equation, I'm taking 2x as common. I will take 2x as the common from the first part of the equation, and I will left with we are left with x to the power x minus 1. So 2x into x is 2x to the power 2, 2x into minus 1 is 2x. So that is correct. Now I will put it x minus 1 as it is. I will write x minus 1 as it is, and here we require minus x. That means if I multiply minus 1 with x, we will get minus x, and minus 1 into minus 1 we will get plus 1. Or I can write this one as x to the power 2 minus 2, and this one as I can write 2x minus 1 into x minus 1. So guys, what we got? You could see that. Now what we got? You could see that we got, these are the things that we got. Or let me write it in this way also. Or that is equal to x to the power 2 minus x to the power 2 minus 2. This is what we know already, that this one is x minus root 2 into x plus root 2. This is what we know already. And here we got 2x minus 1 into x minus 1. So guys, you could see that there are altogether 4 factors. 2 factors were given in the question, and these are the extra 2 factors that we got. Now let us solve this one further. Or we can write x minus root 2 is equal to 0, or x is equal to root 2. The other one we can write x plus root 2 is equal to 0, or x is equal to minus root 2. Or the other one we can write 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, or 2x is equal to 1, or x is equal to 1 upon 2. The other one I can write x minus 1 is equal to 0, or x is equal to 1. So guys, what are the things that we got here? We got here the factors that we got here. I can write now the factors that we got here. So the factors that we got here, or the zeros I can write. Let me use the word zeros. The zeros that we got here, the zeros that we got here are, are, one is root 2, the other one is minus root 2, these two are already given, and then I can write 1 upon 2, and then I can write 1 upon 2, and the other one is 1. So these are the, altogether these are the 4 zeros of the given polynomial, and the given question told that find all the zeros. So these are the all the zeros. So these are the all the zeros of the given polynomial, all the zeros of the given polynomial. Hope guys you understood this. This is really simple. But what we need to do is that we need to understand how we need to move and how we need to find out the answer. But still, if you have any questions or doubts, please reach out to me in the comment section of this video. Definitely I will get back to you once I see your comments. Guys, if you really like my videos, please subscribe. If you really like my videos, I would request you to kindly subscribe and also let your friends know. This will motivate me to create similar videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.